Hello there everyone, and in this presentation I'm going to discuss one of the most latest frameworks which is developed by Google for developing mobile applications, and this framework is called Flutter. So as you can see, the Flutter is used to build high quality native apps. Now the most indispensable question which comes is that what is Flutter? So Flutter is Google's mobile UI framework which is used for crafting high quality native interfaces on both iOS and Android devices. Flutter works with the existing code and is used by developers and organizations around the world as it is free and open source. So the next thing which comes is that why should we use Flutter? Well, this obviously is the most indispensable question, that why to use Flutter. So here are the major reasons that one should go for Flutter. Well, the first most crucial point is that Flutter helps in fast development of applications. Flutter's hot reload helps you to quickly and easily experiment, build UIs, add features, and fix bugs faster. Obviously, Flutter is extremely different with most of the options which is used for building mobile apps, because Flutter uses neither WebView nor the OEM widgets that is shipped with the device. Next thing is that Flutter can be used to express and beautiful UIs. So you can delight your users with Flutter's built-in beautiful material design, rich motion APIs, smooth natural scrolling, and platform awareness, as you can see in the images presented here. Another important point is that Flutter helps to improve the native performance of the application. So this is another important point which comes in, that why should we use Flutter. Flutter's widget incorporate all critical platform differences such as scrolling, navigation, icons, and fonts to provide full native performance on both iOS and Android. Flutter uses its own performance rendering engine to draw the widgets. Alright, so another question which comes is that when should we use Flutter? Well, Flutter should be used when a developer wants to build beautiful native apps, and it can also be used when a developer wants to design the original design without the loss of fidelity. Now after that, where should we use Flutter? Now Flutter can be used to build beautiful mobile apps as mentioned earlier for both Android and iOS platform, but the app that's deeply with brand first designs are particularly well suited for Flutter. However, apps that need to look alike stock platform apps can also be built with Flutter. Since Flutter ships with a modern framework which is inspired by React, hence Flutter's framework is designed to be layered and customizable. You can build full-featured apps with Flutter, including camera, geolocation, storage, networking, third-party SDKs, and more. Developers can choose to use only parts of the framework or different framework too. Now the question is that how Flutter works. Now the way Flutter works is that it needs to create and destroy a large number of short-lived objects very fast. Now since Flutter is based upon Dart, so Dart's object collection is very well suited for such a use case, and it shows in the performances of the apps that can be built using Flutter. As you can see here on the screen, that Flutter is built with C, C++, Dart, and Skia. Now Skia is a 2D rendering engine. Now the next thing is that which devices the Flutter is meant for. Flutter is meant for obviously Android. The engine's C, C++ code is compiled with Android's NDK, and any Dart code is AOT compiled into native code. Now the app runs using the native instruction set and no interpreter is needed. Flutter is also meant for iOS devices. The engine's C++ code is compiled with LLVM, and any Dart code is IoT compiled into native code. The app runs using the native instruction set, and again in this case too, no interpreter is needed. Now as far as the web is concerned, Flutter developers are working only to provide mobile support. So since there is no support for web version, hence Flutter can be used only for mobile devices, not for webs. Now the last and most indispensable aspect is that what happens when the mobile OS updates and introduces new platform capabilities. Well, In this scenario, Flutter's interop and plugin system is designed to allow developers to access new mobile operating system features and capabilities immediately. Developers don't have to wait for Flutter team to expose the new mobile OS capability. So this was all from this presentation.